with what we are seeing online, because there's these videos that have been trending, about people who are taking their spouse, especially their wives abroad, maybe to join them, and then these women, it's like they are changing attitude. They are trying to use their powers now to fight their husband, something like that. So are you saying that it is because they are now standing on their own, they are out of the course? Is that one of the reasons for what we are seeing online?
Now, let me explain it like this. Environment different. All right.
Of course, yeah.
Africa environment is quite different from the Western environment. We have our own culture that guides
When you talk about the Western, like American, UK,
UK and all those
or
places.
Canada, okay.
Yes, in Africa we have our culture.
That's true.
Our culture is women have to depend on the men. Some men don't allow their wives to work. You have to stay in the house, take care of the children,
Yeah.
and all that.
That's an ancient man.
Yeah, that is the mindset of an African man. You have to be in the house. Let me provide for you. I'll give you anything you want. Take care of my children. All right. Now, when you cross to the other side, you discover that women more are empowered. Even here in the UAE, women are more empowered.
That's true.
So if you get into trouble with a woman, you better run. Because the system is going to turn against you.
Yeah.
Because they empower more the women.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Even if you are on a queue, we don't even see women on a queue. Men will stay on the queue.
Yeah.
They will take the women out and attend to them a million times before they will attend to you.
That's true.
All right. So
even the metro, they have a place.
yes, they have a place set aside for them. If you are there in the metro where the women are, they'll get a fine. You get a fine. All right. What am I trying to explain now? They have preferential treatment. So in the UK, it is like that. All right. So when they get there, they are now informed. The women are the same everywhere. Women in Africa, women in Europe, women in UK, they are the same everywhere. All what is just tying some people is the culture.
Wow.
Once they leave a place and they get to another place, they now understand the terrain of that place. They'll get freedom.
That's true.
Knowing fully well that now we are more empowered here. So that's why if any man is taking or is going to the other side, or an African man, he must
Learn to involve.
learn to evolve.
To involve, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
When you are in Rome,
Yeah.
you behave like a Roman.
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
So when you are out of Rome, you behave like someone who is out of Rome. So now you discover that even in the Western world, many of us Africans, we need to live our life anyhow. You cross the road anyhow. But the moment you get to UAE or you get to America,
You have to watch.
you have to watch and wait for the thing to show green before you pass.
That's true.
All right. Why? Because the system different.
It's different.
They will give you a fine for doing that. You understand?
Yes,
So
sir.
if an African man goes to the UK, he has to be flexible.
No, they obey. The thing is, they obey every law. They're ready to obey every law. They are ready to accept whatever the economy is bringing to them. Where they always have issue is like, oh, my wife she's now becoming, she's
She is
starting on
now
the same level.
she's now informed.
Yeah,
That's it. She's now informed.
That's where the major
That is why before you start coming, you should know where you are going. All right? You should know where you are going because she's going to be informed.
But that's the problem now. When she becomes informed, most of the men are threatened. They start seeing it like, oh, I brought her, I spent my money. She's now, trying to change. She's changing her attitude. Or she no longer obeys me like she used to do. For example, in Nigeria or wherever the African man comes from, he never used to wash dishes. He never used to sweep or help the wife to take care of the children. Now they are abroad. The wife needs help. And in most culture, it's a taboo for the man to enter the kitchen and cook, for him to sweep, especially sweeping. It's a taboo for a lot of men. And then now your wife is compelling you kind of to assist because she's tired and what have you. And then you look at yourself and be like, but I brought you abroad. You're supposed to, do all of.
But if the man has been in abroad, he should know.
That's the problem.
He should know.
That's the problem. They don't want to.
No, because why am I saying that? If I've been in the UK, I know how the system works, and I brought you in as my wife. I should know, right?
Yeah.
That this place that I'm bringing you to now, you are going to be informed, and something is going to fall out from your mind. All right. So which speaks of you are now free. All right. You are now a free person,
yeah.
but not to misuse that freedom. That's where I was talking about self-control.
Yes.
You put that power that you have under control. You understand? Just like what Paul said. I put my body under control.
Yes, sir.
Even if you have the power to deal with your husband, you still put it under control.
Most definitely.
All right.
That's why we all need God in our homes. We need to involve God, because if your home is built on a solid rock, even if you're in America, there are so many things that you never just try, because you know that your marriage, is a standard marriage based on the love of God, and the family is thriving, just a godly home per se. So there are so many things that you're not going to do. It doesn't matter what you become. It doesn't matter what you achieve. There are always ways to work around these things. That's what I believe personally.